All right, here we go. So this will be actually one of my first broadcasts. So I'm new to this, so you're going to have to be patient. It is Easter Sunday, and I thought it was appropriate to start on Easter Sunday. Part of my channel will be talking about, it'll be talking about spiritual things as well as what's going on with the current world events, politics. Um, I have an amazing story, a difficult story, but amazing story I've been wanting to tell for a long time now. It includes some pretty horrible events that occurred, some gang stalking that came from law enforcement for over 2 decades, harassment beyond what you can imagine, being tracked, surveilled, harassed, my life being destroyed, all for a bullshit situation that occurred. And as my channel goes on, I will be going through what happened over the last few decades. I was literally harassed for more than 25 years. Now, many of you out there will say, that's impossible. I've always heard, that's impossible. They don't spend that kind of money doing that. They would never harass you for 25 years. That's impossible. Somebody would have done something. Didn't you try to do something yourself? Didn't you try to file a complaint with the Internal Affairs, the FBI, and didn't you try to get an attorney to sue them? Well, I did all of that, actually, and that's what's so amazing about the story. Nobody cared. And I'll explain why they didn't care, not because it wasn't true. No, because I'm going to get into the story later on. I want to hold that story back because it's an amazing story. Like I said, it went on for 25 years, a minimum of 25 years. And it's quite a horrible story, an amazing story, a horrible story, a story of such abuse that many of you will be very surprised. And I think it's an important story to tell you with everything going on. A lot of you have faith, still have faith in the government and law enforcement. You believe they're on your side and they're here to help you. And, that's why many of you, put up with the last few years and followed whatever they told you. Anyway, I don't want to get off track here. It is Easter Sunday, so I want to wish everybody a happy Easter. And I have a lot to talk about over the next several months. I'm going to start a slow process here. Like I said, I'm new to this broadcasting, so I'm getting used to using the streaming service, editing software, mics, things like that. Right now, I'm using a very cheap mic, so I hope the sound is pretty good, but we'll kind of adjust things as we go along. So I look forward to telling my story, and I hope you'll subscribe and get ready for a very, very fascinating, amazing story. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you will, and we'll leave it at that. Have a good night.